All right, first off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS, and shout out to the hopeful elect, the brothers out there on the highways and byways, pushing his truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of their ability. I'm going to jump right into it. This is Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. And this is talking about Esau, Edom. Okay, right now the nations despise Esau. Okay, when you go into certain parts of Mexico right now, they're targeting Edomites in their businesses. Okay, so it's not safe to travel for them like it once was. When you go to the old world, like certain parts of Palestine, Syria, okay, Lebanon, different places like that, Ishmael and them, they hate Esau, Edom right now. So Esau is being despised now by many nations. Okay. There's a lot of hatred for Esau, Edom, for his bloodshed, for his conquering, for his methods of warfare. Because all this man does, okay, since he's been in power, is go to war and dominate and kill, rape, rob, and destroy other nations. And now they're being despised. And the end of that is going to be nuclear warfare. Okay, these nations are going to turn their missiles on Esau's, Edom's hammer, which is Babylon. Okay, and they're going to let off missiles, and that's going to be the end of Esau and his kingdom. And that's where we at. We at the tail end of this, man. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. So Esau's pride has deceived him. He thinks that he's on high, that he can't be defeated. All right, that he won't know defeat through warfare, because this man is blessed with the sword. Okay, and he's been dominated for hundreds of years, but now, okay, he's going to be chopped down to the ground. Okay, these nations are going to join hands together, and they're going to chop Esau, Edom down. All right, it says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the crests of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, who exalts himself as the eagle? All right, Babylon. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? Right, because he operates in secrecy. Okay, so now his secrets are being revealed to the world. Okay, and how he operates. Okay, and the prophets are the main ones who's been shining a light on his darkness. Okay, exposing him day in and day out. It says, how are his hidden things stored up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Right? So his business partners, okay, these different nations, they're going to turn on Esau. They're going to set a trap for Esau. They're tired of Esau dominating, okay, being the world power. They're tired of him. Okay, shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Okay, so this is happening for Esau's violence, okay, showing Jacob no mercy during his captivity. Okay, brutally hanging us, killing us, burning us, raping us, systematically putting us in a system, okay, that's geared against us. creating laws that would incarcerate us, putting drugs in our community, just the constant bombardment of Jacob, man. Okay, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to turn the tables now. Okay, it says, and that day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that strangers carried away captives his forces. This is going into the ancient world in Israel when we first fell. Okay, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gates of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. So they robbed us, man. Okay, they stripped us bare, robbed us, took our heritage, took our land, took our name, took everything, took our women, our children. They totally broke us, man. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is repaying Esau now in this time for what he's done in the past. Okay, it says, neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape, neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of their distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all heathen, right? Because it wasn't just Esau, okay, that took us down, it was all the heathen, according to chapter, Salakia, according to Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So the Lord didn't forget what they did, man. Okay, he seen them celebrating during our downfall. Okay, he seen, and he didn't forget. And this is judgment time right here. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria and Benjamin shall possess Gilead, and the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zephra, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the cities of the south. And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. All right, and that's the end, okay, of the story. Okay, Judah wins in the end, man. Okay, the children of Israel win in the end, and that's where we at right now in this current day. Okay, we're at the beginning of the end of Esau. Okay, these nations are joining hands and forces to take down Esau Edom. Mainly right now, Ishmael. Okay, Ishmaelites are joining hands and forces to take down Esau Edom. The more, okay, those people over there in Israel, okay, continue to murder, rape, rob, and starve out those people, the more the Muslim community is going to unite against them. Okay, and it's going to lead to the Third World War. Okay, and that's where we at right now. Now other nations are going to jump in too. All right, it's so many different wars on so many different fronts right now. Right now, the current war that just popped off, you got the Philippines versus Cambodia now. Okay, you got Pakistan against India. You got the people in Israel against Gaza, against Lebanon, against Syria. Okay, you got Russia against Ukraine. We're in a world war, but they're not announcing it yet. Okay, I believe through the spirit it slowed up until, okay, this mark or this beast system rolls out. Once this beast system rolls out, okay, which is the mark of the beast, that's when the Third World War will take off, okay? But you're seeing the beginning stages of it right now. So Akim, stay prayed up. We almost out of this captivity. Okay, our God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is fighting for us. We just got to stay faithful and stay prayed up. To the next one, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakakwadash. Shalom.